We're here at the Morehead State University Space Science Center, and we're finishing the second week of a teacher workshop that's a pilot for a project to elevate aerospace careers in Kentucky called PEACK. These exceptional teachers this week have been exploring engineering practices and building rovers that will now simulate an exploration of a Martian landscape. They built the rovers themselves. They have programmed a microcomputer that is going to make sense environmental conditions on their Martian landscape, and they've learned these practices as part of training for the next generation science standards, which have recently been released and which require teachers now to teach engineering practices integrated with the science standards. And it's been funded by a gift from an alumni and her husband, Dr. Ernst and Sarah Valgenau, and they provided a gift to fund this particular project because indeed they are committed to support teachers in Eastern Kentucky and improve the preparation in science and mathematics for students in Eastern Kentucky.
With the science standards starting to move to a greater emphasis on engineering, the inquiry is turning from teacher-based inquiry to student-generated inquiry. So it's getting students to act as engineers.
It really hammers in the engineering process. When you get the hands-on, you have the whole design issue where you have to troubleshoot yourself, and it's not a prescribed way to do it. I think there's a lot more learning takes place when you don't have the step-by-step directions every single time, and you have to think through what problems arise as you're doing a project such as this. And I really think that's where we want our students to go and to increase their thinking and their ability to problem solve.
These are middle grades teachers, and so these are going to be teachers that are going to go back in grades 6 through 8 and integrate their training this week on waves and engineering and a little bit of electronics, a little bit of how you actually perform a measurement using a computer.
Space and electromagnetic spectrum, the physics behind a wave, that was not really my strong suit. So this has really helped me. At first, when we came in for the second week, the pre-test, it was a little scary, but I'm really surprised by how much I've learned. It's been great.
We all enjoy learning. Most of these teachers in here, we do this every summer, whether it's at UK or at Morehead or Northern or at the planetarium or wherever. We all do this every summer, and we spend time doing that, and it really helps our kids out a lot.
And we're committed to support teachers in Eastern Kentucky. We would like for the students that graduate from high school and middle school and elementary school to be prepared for the next step and hopefully prepared for careers in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields.
Being able to have Morehead backing us up in this, now that we know that we have them as a resource, then we can come to them, and we have experts here to back us up in the engineering field. And with the new standards coming out, engineering is a big push in the new standards, and it's embedded throughout all of the standards. And then there are 4 separate engineering standards by themselves that are embedded throughout. And having these engineers that are here at the university is really going to help teachers have a resource to come and get clarification about things and talk about, is what they're doing really the way an engineer would do it, or are we doing things that are not true to what engineering really is?